Good morning, we are now in Sapa. We took the 6-hour bus ride from Hanoi the other day and we're doing our first activity here, which is going to be climbing the Mount Fansipan. It's the biggest mountain here in Vietnam. I think it's actually the biggest mountain across Vietnam, Thailand and Cambodia. I think I've read it's about a 4 to 6 hour climb up, which is it's okay for me and Angel. We're quite fit, we do it quite often. So 4 to 6 hour climb up, probably have a bit of time at the viewpoint and then climb back down. I've heard it's a decent walk with some ladders and some difficult situations, but I'll show you through when we get there and see how it is actually in person. Starting the walk with our tour guide now. Very cloudy, can't see a thing. Practically white out, but hopefully as we get further up, we'll get above the clouds and start to see some nice views. There's some marks out for the first bit of the walk. We're only about half an hour in now, but it's been paths all the way around, bridges, and yeah, quite marked out. We're about 50 minutes in. I'm heavy breathing. We're okay. So just over an hour and 10 in now, and we just got to like little bottom bit where there's like toilets and places to sit. I can only imagine that this is the first bit of the actual mountain. It's gone quite flat again, but we're doing well. Hour in, say another 3 hours to the top I think, instead of about 4 hours if you push the good pace. The clouds are a bit deceiving actually, because you can't actually see the top of the mountain, so you don't even know if you're close or you're not. Now, we've only been an hour in, I can imagine we're not very close. So,
wishful thinking.
First proper look at where we're going. It's a bit covered by the clouds at the minute, but you can kind of see the cable car making their way down the side. At some points of the walk, you just get straight into clouds and you can't see a thing. You're in as much cloud as you can think, and you literally can't even see 10 metres in front of you. The steps which are put into the side of the mountain don't feel the safest. Shaking about, and they're slanting to the right, but I'm sure they're fine. Not only is there steps in the mountain, there's actually ladders as well, just to help you get through them scrambly little bits where you wouldn't really be able to do it without a bit of a big struggle.
Getting a little bit sleepy now. I am tired, out of breath, but we keep moving. Probably got about 2.5 hours left I think, hoping.
We're about 1 hour and a half from the top now. We're about 3 hours in. Feeling it, to be fair. I think we're about nearly 8k in, so an hour and a half to go. But with a trail it goes up and down, so you're not always just constantly going up on like a solid gradient. You have bits where you're going to come down steps and then you're going to have to get back up, so it's all good coming down, but then when you've got to make it up coming back up, it gets a bit hard. But enjoying the trip to now, up to now. So busy here at the top. Just before we get to the top, it's full of people now. These are all people who've done the cable car. You've only seen me and Angel doing the walk. See no one else, everyone else lazy. Just got to get to the top now. Looks like a bit of a climb, to be fair, a bit of a steep one to get to the very, very top. We made it to the top of Mount Fansipan. Took us 4 hours and 5 minutes. What a graft.
Yeah.
Out of breath at the top. At the very top, you get to the cable cars and you've got about another 600 steps.
Yeah, I thought we'd done. I'd already accounted for them steps and then there were 600 more. I was like, wow.
But it's a really good thing to do here in Sapa, so make sure you do it. I think we've decided to try and get the cable cart down, just because we've got the Chaz Ange loop in the next few days.
Not making excuses or anything.
No, but I think if we walk for another 4 hours, I think we'd be totally messed up. So yeah, that's been Mount Fansipan. Really good, really enjoyable. Make sure you do it if you come to Sapa. Just in the cable car place to buy our ticket now. We thought when the guy was saying 20, he was on about 20,000 dong, so he was like, yeah, we'll pay for yours. And it ended up being 200, so now we're paying 2.4 million dong to get back down with the cable car, which is another 80 quid. So a bit of a steep one, bit of an expensive trip all in all. And for me, this. Not at all. Fleeced for this. Nah. We are back now from climbing the mountain. It was a really good experience. Really enjoyed it. Mount Fansipan was no joke. It was an absolute graft.
Yeah,
getting up there, up and down, and then very steep on ladders, and then very down, and then back up again for a time.
That's it. It's a lot down, and you think, well, I'm going down. I've got to come up at some point.
Literally.
It's like that all the way up, isn't it?
You know, it was a 10k walk altogether. But like I said previously, the trip all in all cost us 5,200,000 dong. Now, that is expensive for climbing a mountain. Where you could just go and do them at home for free, and you have to pay that much over here.
It would have been a lot less if we didn't do the cable cart down.
Yeah. But still, even though we did, it still cost that much. But nonetheless, don't let it stop you doing it if you really want to do it, because it's a really good, enjoyable experience, and we've loved every minute of it. Our guide was top as well, so really good experience.
Yeah.
But we're going to Haizhang now, so we're going to catch you there on our next video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you want to see some more from us. Catch you later.